I don't even know where to begin. There has been so much stuff that has happened. Um, the past few days, I've been dealing with some very serious kidney stone issues, and then out of the blue, I had two more kidney stones I was going to pass. Nothing. They haven't shown up, or they passed and I didn't realize it, which really seems out of character for them because they love to destroy me. So anyways, right now I'm good. I'm going to try to find me a little area where I can park and get a little light on me. And if you don't mind, I'm going to... Actually, I can wait a couple minutes to eat. Yeah, this will work. So... I had a little revelation. So I went and looked at a job, which I didn't know if I wanted to do or not, but I went over there and measured everything, and I gave them a number, and we're looking at over $10,000 worth of work, which I get basically half. So I went and measured that. There's no guarantee I'm going to get the job. If I don't get it, I'm perfectly fine with it because I'd rather get some other stuff. But after I left that job, I had to go get some pricing for them. So I ran up to the warehouse where I buy some of my windows. And on the way there, I ended up running over, instant flat. I mean, just instantly went flat. And I just happened to be over by a Discount Tire, and they do free flat repair, which if you didn't know that, now you know. But I pulled in and I walked in and I'm standing in line. Now, this place, it was under construction. They had sign people putting up new signs, new lights. The whole parking lot was messed up, and the place was absolutely crowded. And everybody was like, when am I going to get my car? And blah, 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 and all this kind of stuff. And I'm just waiting in line, because I got a flat tire. What am I going to do? I can't fix it. So while waiting in line, I'm hearing this other guy, and he's like, well, you need to certify that my car is safe to drive, or else I'm not driving off this lot, and I need paperwork to say that you're saying it's safe to drive. And they're like, sir, we can't, give a certificate of safety because we never know what happens once you drive off the lot. And he has some kind of issue with his car, which I think it needed alignment, and then, the tires were all choppy and messed up and on the, So anyways, he was just going through all this stuff and basically being a male version of a Karen. And, and there was a couple people in line in front of me, and everybody was, they got your name, and then before they put you in the system, they had to find out what was going on with your car. So they finally called me, and we walked outside to look at the truck, and, he's making sure the tires are good enough to repair. And while we were walking out there, I says, first off, I want to apologize for the humankind that is in that building in there. I was like, I have no idea why people are screaming and hollering, because it ain't going to make your work any quicker. And he's like, yeah, it's been a rough day. I was like, well, how about this? I was like, there's a Chick-fil-A over there, there's Ollie's, there's Plato's Closet, there's a couple of different places. I was like, you take your time. I said, I just got a flat tire, it's not a big deal. I says, how long do you think it's going to take? He's like, probably like, 3.5 hours. I says, not a problem. If you have to get somebody out of the way who's unruly, that's fine too. I says, I'm good with whatever. I was like, you're fixing it for free, so I can't sit here and, He's like, well, thank you for being, being nice. He's like, we seem to be pissing everybody off. I was like, trust me, man. I was like, you can total the truck, you're still not going to piss me off, So I says, hey, the only thing I ask is whenever you pull it into the shop, can you shoot me a text so I can start walking back? He says, not a problem. So I'm going and wandering around. Now, take in mind, this is a freak accident. And this is where all this is kind of getting to. Because I had like a life epiphany. But, I went over and, grabbed me a little breakfast. Lunch, because breakfast closed. But I grabbed me lunch, and I went over and walked into this hardware where they sell, like, flooring and stuff. I was looking for some flooring from my mom. And I needed a rain shower thing, the big rain heads that go in the shower. Because mine, is kind of beat up. But they're like 50, 60, 70, some of them over $100. But they had some on clearance for, $12 a piece. I was like, I bought two of them. And I was like, well, if I wouldn't have had a flat tire, I never would have found that. And then I went over to Plato's and just found some really wicked shoes and I mean, just really cool stuff. That I was like, okay, this is something I'm going to be able to create a nice little outfit with. And just oddball, off the wall shit that I found, and got it at. I mean, the shoes are normally like $120 or something like that, and I ended up picking them up for like $18. You know, I think they the one place had them on clearance for less, but still, they're really fun shoes. So. And I would have never, and I've been looking for something like that for an outfit I've been trying to put together. And it just, all this stuff would have never happened if I wouldn't have got the flat tire. And lo and behold, about an hour and a half later, they called me up and said, hey, your truck's done. I was like, okay. He's like, you were so nice, we just went ahead and took care of yours. So I went over, I was like, well, thank you. I said, you didn't have to do that, but I do appreciate it. He's like, these assholes can wait forever. I don't care. That's what he said. And, but I went over and I said, who's the guy who did the work? And, went over and I tipped him $10 and, went on my way and just did, my stuff. But it really got me thinking on how many times in my life that things have happened, whether it be my kidney stones, my health, just to have absolute chaos in your life. But it always kind of leads you in a way that seems to work out. I mean, if it didn't, we wouldn't be here, right? So, it's kind of really reset my brain yet again, just a little finite aspect of just becoming a better person and accepting a lot more negativity in my life. And it was very entertaining. Plus, because of everything that happened, and I ended up going to the warehouse, I was able to get in there right before they closed up and got pricing and got all the information over to them. But I had some extra time, so I stopped over at Salvation Army, and I went through and found some cool boots and some other things, and made little stashes. And this was Friday, because today's Saturday. The entire store was half price. So, and I found some absolute treasures. Like, I spent a lot, but I'm probably going to I get to keep everything that I want to keep. And off the stuff I bought, I know 2 things I can sell for $100 a piece. I bought one for $15, one for $20. So, but in both Salvation Armies, and if you've ever shopped there, then you know how hard it is to spend money. But I bought, I can't say it because some of them are kind of presents, but I bought some presents, bought some really cool stuff. I found these, I'm going to call them like clubwear, gothic style, but it's like real 100% genuine leather. American made, all this stuff. One's made by Harley Davidson. I looked it up. It's like a $250 outfit, but I picked up both of them for $3 a piece. So I figured I could sell them for $50 a piece. I bought one thing that I could sell for $100, another I could sell for $100. And then I probably got another $300 in clothing that I picked up, like name brand, all kinds of stuff. So. But that being said, today I am done. I am done shopping. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to concentrate on selling. I'm going to have garage sales Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Wednesday. Because Wednesday is the half price at Salvation Army. So if I'm at the flea market, I can't go shopping. Friday, I'm going to have the garage sale, which means I can't go to other people's garage sales. I'm going to have a garage sale on Saturday, which means I can't go to other people's garage sales. And then Sunday, I'm planning on taking whatever's left over out to the flea market. And just go to random flea market, set up, sell, and leave. So, but yeah, that's kind of, I'm going to be working 4 days a week after Christmas, after all this stuff. And I've decided, depending on how much I sell, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take like 5% or maybe 10%. I'm going to try to stay with 5%. And I can only spend 5% of whatever I sell out of everything I have, not including the doors, because the doors I can sell for big money. But all the miscellaneous stuff that's just eating up space, I'm keeping a log. I'm actually, because I'm going to be starting a business next year and selling all this stuff, what I'm going to do is kind of keep a log of everything I'm selling and start the books up properly so I can keep track of all that. But yeah, that's kind of catches up to right now. I'm sitting behind Arby's. I got me a Jamocha shake 2 days before weigh-in, so I'm doing really smart decisions today. But after being in the hospital and everything that I went through, I'm still going to take care of myself, but right now I really just don't give a shit about my weight. Plus, if my sister wins and I give her $100, and she's happy. So, but yeah, it's I absolutely love what's happened to me as far as my cognitive thought process on how it seems like I'm always just getting a little bit better. I'm becoming just an all-around better person. So yeah, I'm happy. Like I can't really, I was scared when I was in the hospital. I was really contemplating mortality. But other than that, like I really can't remember the last time that I've, other than being sick or, I think it's been a few weeks since I've been depressed. So, yeah. Peace, love, money. I'm out. Whoop, didn't hit stop.